So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Smith on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Smith to the air. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And this one's brought to him well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to a move in the chain. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. And again, it's Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, you're a god into this defense.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. A third down run with Blue. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Hits him on the out route. He gets loose down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Cowboys, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Dak off the play fake. This is caught by Blue. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jeff Besh. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's got it inside the 25. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play.
And that is a touchdown! The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, you more interceptions.
Fails to find his running back. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away. Brian Anger on now to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Genty from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 390%. No ball, no ball. Hey, it's a clip.
From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. And off to Genty. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
champion over show.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. From the 16. Cowboys rush it in and they bring it down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Smith back to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, their biggest security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Prescott now off the play fake. Called in by... Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And this is going to be Raiders football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at push that ball loose. They get a body on it for the recovery.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders are running away so far with that 27-zip game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
And screen here to Blue. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Launching deep down the right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward fivefold, maybe tenfold.
Solid blocking there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Genty on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. The give here to Genty. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
Yo.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself to the huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Prescott on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought was better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Blue. They're on that one. 2nd down, going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Second and a yard.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders with a chance to add to their lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to Genty. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Getting 3 on that game. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
There we go, Salon. You're gonna get Salon.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to be south and not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
He brings it in. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Salon.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Broke through the tackle. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Isaiah Simmons takes it off. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cowboys 26-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Line.
Smith to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great Prescott now on third down.
Max Crosby on the tackle. That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Fourth and forever coming up. Snap is off. It's Prescott. He's got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Move on second here to Blue. Pushing for the red zone. And he's taking it out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10, Prescott. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, second and very long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, for an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands, an aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
4th down, Prescott's a throw. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. The QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On first down, Genty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
2 yards.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Give up the guts. It's Genty. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress out of the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. All down to the 26.
He was brought down to the 26. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Smith. And that's complete. Here's Thornton. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready? Hey, it's a clip. 390%. 10%.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And the defender comes away with it. Jerome Bland has it. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
There we go. Boy.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down, Dallas.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pickens. Jukes one defender. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
George Pickens. Pick up on the play of 54 yards.
Working quickly here.
1st down.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
He has it. He'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. You know what? Good for them then. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Check 50, new line, check 50. There we go, to the line.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They connect on the deep shot. He makes it in. kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And he's bumped out inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. George Pickens the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
They're going for two here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. Aubrey now to kick this one away. There's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Counter give to Jency. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, ball at the 36. This is Jency. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. From the 43. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Smith. That finds Besh, complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Christian, hut.
3rd and long for him here. He's on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders nearing their 9th win of the season. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Hauled in Riley on right side. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air, 3rd and long. And they pick him up again. Jeremy Chin has got it.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he gets a feel on the plunge forward.
ball carrier.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
All of a sudden, that's the narrative. That has been a thing, but y'all Dallas fans ain't never talked about it.
It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then
I ain't saying you can't say it because it's true. I've been saying it for the longest.
yards on the table.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them